All right. So we have AI capabilities in Salesforce Education Cloud. So I will quickly walk through the AI capabilities as well, because without AI, no product of any company is going to get the traction right now. So yeah, AI driven feature for student success. So we have intelligent degree planning. So intelligent degree planning is basically, creating a personalized degree plans with real time tracking. So if I put it in simpler terms, again the UC Berkeley example itself only. If the person is coming in and the student has submitted and he got accepted, now we want a custom tailored plan for his needs. We don't want a person to do that. How will we do that? Intelligent degree planning comes into the picture and actually helps you do that. So that is what intelligent degree planning is. Then we have a skills generator. If you are a person who got enrolled, okay, and or maybe you are looking for various colleges and various degrees that you might be considering, you want to see, whether this particular degree is going to be good for me, or whether it is actually having some skills that I would be getting which are relevant to the market. So how do you do that? A skill generator actually understands what the student need is, what are the offering from the course, and what are the things that the market is needing, and it generates skills so that it can actually inform the student these are the skills that he will be getting, and basis on that the student can take the decision if he wants to get onboarded into this particular course or not. So that is possible with this. Then we have mentorship summaries. So mentorship summaries is basically the capability where a lot of times we just talked about the UC Berkeley example itself only. So let's say that happened, a record alert got generated and a faculty got assigned to this particular student to mentor him. Now, if it is that particular person is UC Berkeley itself only, he must be getting more than 100 requests for these kind of a specialized mentorship request where he needs to mentor them. He cannot go and read all the information about it again and again. If he is doing that, it's going to take too much time. Now, mentorship summaries can actually summarize the information. It can summarize this student is this and he came from this background. He had difficulty over here. He had these strengths. He has these weakness. He had earlier stated he is facing this issue. It gives a clear picture to the mentor so that he does not need to go and deep dive into each and everything. He have a clear understanding. If he has specific questions, he can simply ask onto it. So that is possible, and it actually speeds up how we are providing them, the care plan that they need to, move towards success. And then we have AI action in faculty and staff. So we have Agentforce actions that we can utilize for recruitment and admission. So we can have a Agentforce bot either placed internally for the internal employees, or maybe we can place it on the student success portal as well. And then they can be utilized for, recruitment and admissions. It can take automatically actions. If you want to understand more about Agentforce actions, I would highly recommend you go and check out a webinar where we talked in detail about these actions. Then we have intelligent question generator for student intake. So a lot of time the faculty needs to generate questions to submit for taking in the application, so that they have a clear understanding about the student and what he is expecting and what are his goals and everything. So they need to generate those questions by themselves. But with AI, they can utilize the previous data and then it can actually generate those questions for them, saving time for them so that they can actually put focus on to student and helping them excel, helping them, do better. Then we have advancement and alumni relation using AI. We have AI powered chatbot with Agentforce that can do a lot of things. It can actually answer their queries, support multiple languages. We have personalized content. We have all the data from different places unified in single place. We can utilize it to generate more personalized email templates, to more personalized interactions. So that is possible with AI and the data that we have captured from different places. Then we have data driven insights. So we have the data coming in from different places. We have AI which can actually run analytics, which can actually use various models to do insights on it, and then we can utilize those insights and take actions accordingly. So that is possible. And now we have live demo. Give me 1 minute.
For that, I have a question, Vijay.
Please.
Here you mentioned that what all capabilities of AI we can leverage on education.
Yeah.
Right. So now let's suppose I am running an educational institute and I have my own analytics tools that I'm using in order to make decisions right now.
Yeah.
But I want to use Salesforce Education Cloud.
Yeah.
So can it be integrated with my existing analytics tools?
Yeah, it can be integrated with your existing analytics tools. Salesforce do provide connector with a lot of analytics tools, and they can simply connect to it in that particular sense. Even if that's not possible, Salesforce do provide APIs which they can simply connect it via that. Yeah, and then they can simply utilize it.
Right. So it's not mandatory that I use the AI within. Of course, it is way better if I use the ecosystem of the same, like the applications of the
platform,
same
yeah.
ecosystem. Yeah. But yeah, if I have it, I can use mine as
Yeah,
well.
it's totally plug and play into different architecture, into different system and platforms as well. So it's possible.